Live from KTVN Reno, you're watching 2 News at 4.
If an individual wants to register to vote, they have to do it online through our website.
The deadline to register to vote in this year's election is tomorrow before midnight, and early voting kicks off Saturday. Here we go. Campaign 2018 tops 2 News at 4 o'clock. Election officials say about 2/3 of Nevada's voters headed to the polls early in 2016, which would explain why on election day I roll right on in and it's like 5 minutes.
In and out. Yep.
People are early. I'm Kristen Remington.
I'm Ariana Bennett. Thank you for joining us. Well, of course, you're encouraged to double check your voter registration status before tomorrow's deadline. Paul Nelson joins us now live in the studio with more on this. So, Paul, what else should we know about the deadline tomorrow?
Well, at this point, you can only register online, Ari. By now, you may have received your sample ballot. If you did, it means you're a registered voter, so you don't have to worry about tomorrow's deadline. If not, you can check your status online. If you haven't registered to vote or you want to make a change to your name, address, or party, you have one more day to do it. The deadline for paper or in-person registration has passed, so now you can only do it online.
We encourage all voters to make their voice heard. This is one way where voters can have a real direct impact on the process.
Registered voters will get their chance to vote in the general election starting Saturday, when early voting begins, an option that's growing in popularity.
I think early voting locations are conveniently located to where people shop or where they might work, and lines are usually processed a little bit faster at early voting.
Washoe County rolled out its new voting machines during the primary election, and officials say most issues were human error. Poll workers have gotten enhanced training since then, and the machines have received updates. They expect smooth sailing during this election.
We want more people to participate, and the easier and more convenient we make it for them, the more likely they're going to show up and turn out to vote.
If you want to skip the lines altogether, you can also request an absentee ballot before October 30th, but the registrar has to have it by Election Day.
If you're going to request a mail ballot, we encourage you to get that absentee ballot request in right away and don't wait till the deadline.
If you wait until Election Day to vote, this will be the first time Washoe County residents can vote at any polling location in this jurisdiction, not just at your designated polling place. The state is required by law to remove people from the voter rolls if they have moved or died. You'll hear why this is required coming up at 5. Covering Campaign 2018 live in the studio, Paul Nelson, 2 News.